Welcome to Leeds College, Peshawar. My name is Inayat Afridi and I'm a lecturer of English and Comparative Literature at Leeds College English Department. In today's lecture, I will focus on Medical 2017 paper, and right from that paper I have selected English section, and from the English section I have selected 4 important ETEA MCQs. I will be discussing these MCQs in detail, and also I will be giving clue for each MCQs. So let me get on MCQs number 67. The 67 MCQs reads, while the city has earned record revenue this year, well behind in export. Here we have 4 options, including option number 1, it's still lake, option number B, it still lakes, option number C, it lakes still, and option number D, it lakes still. We have option B, it still lakes, grammatically agrees with the statement. But the question is that why option B agrees with the statement? I have given a clue. Remember that this MCQs is totally based on split syntax and subject-verb agreement concept. Here still as an adverb having met position linking subject with the verb. If the subject is third person singular pronoun, verb is inflected by inserting s or es with at, and it is a third person singular pronoun grammatically agrees with the verb having s or es. The point is, if we have third person singular subject at, it grammatically agrees with the verb having s or es. Now, to make this concept clear and understandable, I have given 2 examples. It lake is grammatically incorrect. The reason is that it as a third person singular and it agrees with the verb having s or es, and the correct is it lakes. Now this is correct. Reason is it is the third person singular, grammatically agrees with the verb having s or es, and we have that case right here, it lakes. MCQs number 91. He is busy, would you like to leave a message, said the assistants. We have direct speech, and we have 4 options, including number 1, the assistant told that he is busy and asked me to leave a message. Option B, the assistant told that he was busy and asked me to leave a message. Option number C, the assistant told that he was busy and asked me to leave a message. And option D, the assistant told that he was busy and asked me to leave a message. If you look at these options, option C and D are nearly close in structure, but option D doesn't agree with the statement. The reason is that option D has question mark at the end, and according to narration rules, when we change direct speech into indirect speech, we do not use interrogative marks or the question mark at the end of the sentence. So option C grammatically agrees. The assistant told that he was busy and asked me to leave a message. Now, to make this clear, I have given a clue, and keep in mind that in this case the reported speech is interrogative in context, mean the back shift is from the present simple to the past tense. Interrogative back shift in reported shift. Here occurs 2 changes in the reported speech tenses, including change in simple present tense and the clause introduced by the modal auxiliary verb word. Simple present tense switches into past, and the clause introduced by the modal auxiliary verb undergoes changes according to the tense. Mean in the reported speech we need to bring 2 changes. Change number 1, that we need to change the simple present into past, and we need to change the clause introduced by the modal auxiliary verb. MCQs number 138. This MCQs reads, he is grieving has disease further. Here we have 4 options, including option number 1, 8, option number B, 4, option number C, on, and option number D, over. If you look at these options, we have prepositions, but the question is which option and which preposition grammatically agrees with the verb grieve in the structure. Option number D agrees. He is grieving over his deceased father. What is the reason? What is the point? I have a clue. This MCQs is totally based on prepositional agreement, and grieve as a verb has a grammatical agreement with preposition over. This means that if a sentence has a verb grieve, directly be followed by the verb over, grieve over. To make this clear, I have given two examples: grieve over the loss of his friend and grieve over the financial loss. We have relevant MCQs to this one. It grieves me Remsha Khan so unhappy. We have four options, including option number 1, seeing, option number B, to see, option number C, to saw, and option number D, seen. We have different form of the verbs in the options, but option B grammatically agrees. It grieves me to see Remsha Khan so unhappy. The logical point is that if a sentence contains the verb grieve directly followed by pronoun, then it takes the infinitive form of the verb. And right here we have the clue. The clue is that this MCQs is totally based on the pronoun agreement with infinitive, and if the verb grieve is directly followed by the objective case of the pronoun, infinitive form of the verb agrees. And I have given structure, mean syntax. Grieve plus objective case of pronoun will be followed by infinitive. Example, grieve me to, and base form of the verb. MCQs number 150. That a driver swerves in order to avoid an accident can be proven by examining the marks on the pavements. The underlined word swerve means the sentence contains the word swerve, and that has been underlined, and we need to find a word that is close in meaning to the word swerve. I mean, this MCQs as related to the synonyms. We have four options right here. Option number 1, stops quickly. Option number B, turns sharply. Option number C, hits something else, and option number D, goes backward. The correct option is option B, turns quickly. Why option B agrees with the word swerve being underlined in the sentence? We have clue. According to Webster's Encyclopedic Unabridged Dictionary of English Language, the word swerve has been derived from the Middle English word swerve with an an, which means to turn aside abruptly in movements or direction, deviate suddenly from the straight or direct course, and it has other synonyms including deviate, skew, curve, and divert. Best wishes and keep in touch with English. Have a nice time. Thank you very much for time.